how do you know that your core is working? So first, let's roll at the top, and it might be a good idea to develop a habit of looking at your belly and how its shape changes, because that will give you an idea how the muscles are firing. And if you tend to have back pain or you recently had a baby, you might be familiar with the bulging belly, which would be the shape of the belly where everything is pushing out. Everything is kind of collapsing forward instead of drawing in. And what that basically means is that your body can not yet manage the pressure inside your belly in such a movement. And only the outside layer of the abdominal muscles is working, and unfortunately the deeper layers are switched off. A better way to do a movement would be to have your belly working, being three-dimensionally engaged, and all the layers of the abdominal muscles firing to support you, to protect the organs, to protect the spine as you move. And how will you know that that is happening? So first, we won't have the bulging, but instead everything will be drawing in and up. And the way to have this drawing in and up is not to pull the navel to the spine, because pulling the navel to the spine is just a one-dimensional core activation. We want your core to work in all three dimensions. And how does that look like? Let's go back to breathing. If you imagine your rib cage being really soft and moving effortlessly, as you inhale, there is an expansion in all directions, and as you exhale, everything draws in towards the center, which is roughly your diaphragm. Inhale, open out effortlessly, breathe into the side ribs, and as you exhale, everything draws in towards the center. Inhale and exhale. And now you can add the humming sound to the exhalation to help you connect with the deeper layers of the abdominal muscles. So inhale, imagine growing out in all directions, opening out. And as you exhale, add humming. And feel how this humming naturally engages the lower belly and how it draws in and up as you exhale and as you hum. So let's try this again. Inhale, open out in all directions, and exhale, hum. And you can remember this feeling of everything shrinking towards the center and the lower belly drawing in and up, everything becoming more integrated as you move as well. So we will use the exhalation phase to help us keep this integration of the torso as you move. So let's try to lower and lift the leg. And if you want, you can add a humming sound here. And you can see now all the layers of the abdomen are firing. The abdomen is drawing in and up at effort. Instead of bulging out, this is how the bulging out would look like. Okay, once again, drawing in and up. Use the exhalation, use the humming sound if that helps. Or the belly bulging. And we can do the same comparison between the two patterns in another movement. Let's see, in the bridge. This would be allowing the belly to bulge, so without any control. The pressure is all over the place. Everything is pushing forward and out. Or you can use the exhalation, maybe even the humming sound to help you at the beginning. Later on, this is going to become effortless and reflexive. You will not need to think about it. But for now, let's do the humming. And again, the belly pushing out. Or using the three-dimensional core activation. With all the layers of the abdomen nicely firing. And if you notice that your belly is pushing out and you don't have the control of your belly at some movements, step back and do the closest movement where you can keep everything nicely integrated as you move. Everything is drawing in and up at the exhalation rather than pushing out as you breathe. And then later this safe range will expand and your body will learn gradually how to manage the pressure.